How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. This is it. Class Trial 5. Where do I even start with this one? This class trial is very well known in the Danganronpa community. Chapter 5 so far has been easily the best in the game, in my opinion. I mean, the murder was sort of unexpected. I mean, sure, the title of the chapter might have given it away, but come on. When you saw Nagito like that for the first time as well, for those of you who have played the game, I'm pretty sure you freaked the fuck out, because you probably assumed that he would survive the entire game, the entire game. But nope, that's not the case. He dead, boy. And now we have to find out who killed him. Chapter 5 is on its way to ending, and Chapter 6 comes after this. So I'm gonna see if I can finish this today. It's gonna be a arduous task because there's at least 4 or 5 hours more of gameplay. But that being said, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure I finish this series. Anyways, last time we investigated, as I said, Nagito's death. We investigated several places and I managed to find all hidden Monokumas, and I forgot my phone again because I'm stupid. I am stupid. Easy, got my phone back. Now I'm ready. Not that I would need it this time, but it's nice to have to be able to keep tabs on time, as I say. The class trial's upon us. Let's start. The trickster Nagito was brutally murdered. His unpredictable death has left a looming shadow of mystery in the hearts of Hajime and the others. Who is the traitor? What was the clue Nagito left? Will they be able to see the light within the darkness between hope and despair? So as you all know, last episode, or no, 2 episodes ago, we got a new skill from Chiaki called Cheat Code, which is an amazing skill since I fucked up so many times last time. The time limit doesn't decrease, even if you shoot a statement with the silence, effective during the non-stop debate, cannot be combined with infinity and limited flame. But before that, is everything operational? Yes, it is. Alright, let's see our truth bullets as usual. The torture wounds, the burned rope, the survival knife, the blood on the left hand, the duct tape. Alright, this one is peculiar. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. However, the blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. The tape itself had a lot of crinkles in it, as if Nagito was desperately moving his mouth underneath it. Spirit gun here, Monokuma plushie. Alright, I think we're ready for this, guys. How's my pet doing? Are you ready? Let's do this. Trial, all rise.
Now then,
we already
let's begin
know.
with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Have you noticed Nagito's X has a lot of blood around it?
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
All right.
Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
I don't know.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
What? Oh god.
Yes, though!
Oh, Monami.
One more time! Jeez! How about this one?
Oh, Monokuma's going all out.
This will be my final blow!
Oh.
It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all.
Okay.
The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake.
Here we go.
Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
You already know, you bitch.
He was killed for trying to reveal the traitor. That traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
There's no way in hell someone as unreliable as Kazuichi's a fucking traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Let's start. The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or hope versus despair already. You usually only hear this song at the end. Alright, let's see. Torture wounds, survival knife, duct tape. Probably the torture ones, but let's see.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Oh god.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Alright.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
Good question.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Alright.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
Oh god.
That was
Fuyuhiko.
Fuyuhiko.
Yep.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Alright, good start. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No. Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? Alright, let's start. No, god damn it. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to nearby pillars, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. Duct tape, maybe? I don't know, man. What are my truth bullets this time?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
I need to think about this one. It's not that easy. But I'm pretty sure it's this one where they were torturing him. Or the torture wounds themselves. I don't know. Let's try.
Nagito's body was covered with wood.
It's because the killer tortured.
Yes!
No, that's wrong.
There we go. I thought I saw something suspicious there.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess
Oh,
anything.
right.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
God damn it already? Okay.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid. Wow, you know you've reached rock bottom when Kazuichi calls you stupid. Alright. Alright. Let's leave it at that for
You
now.
said if Nagito's mouth was taped, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Alright, but why?
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Okay.
Then, after they killed him,
Oh, okay, it's the tape. It's the
they
tape.
duct taped his mouth shut.
Damn it.
That was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
They taped Nagito's mouth after getting information from him. True, that sounds reasonable. That clearly contradicts the truth because there was no blood beneath the duct tape, so he was killed after. Yeah, listen to me till the very end. I wouldn't have to go to the trouble of repeating
Pay
myself.
attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bombs. Then, after they killed him,
No.
allow me to cut through those words.
Let's go.
No. There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Exactly.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
Duct tape is important.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime?
Whoa.
You have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
Exactly.
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
Yep.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Okay.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
Oof.
If so, friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard.
Agreed.
If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
Obviously.
You can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
True.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Yep.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
Again, it's a bit early in the morning when I record the class trials because I'm stupid, alright? Yeah. It's when my brain is at its best, alright? I might be a little drowsy, but I swear to God, I operate better in the morning.
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
Speaking of which, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm awake now. It's time.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
Stop, dude.
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. I mean, I think this one is pretty obvious. But I don't know. As I said, I played this game before, so I do remember some things. It's gotta be the oil lighter.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
True. Calm down, wait.
The killer used some
Oh,
kind
the
of setup.
panels, right.
He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Yeah?
Some kind of setup?
Are you still ignoring me?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
Who's talking?
Probably just threw the lighter.
No.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter,
Clatter, clatter,
it
clatter.
can stand upright while the flame is lit.
Okay.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Alright.
Some way?
Who's talking?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
Really?
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Nope.
Or perhaps opening the door caused.
Yes!
I agree with that.
Damn right, Sonia.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels.
Yeah, the domino effect.
A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
The domino.
Does that mean anything?
Of course it does.
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
I gotta say, that shit is satisfying.
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, They fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
They tipped over the lighter, and the curtain was ignited.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
Not really, honestly.
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Okay.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
What? Killer did one other thing to hide the domino effect. Oh god, this one I don't know actually. In one area, the panels seem to be laying orderly in line. Oh right, the MP3 player.
I see!
The music was loud.
You're talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap? No, I'm not talking about the music. And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Right. It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening. There's something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Oof.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
I thought we had... Whatever, never mind.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah. And that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Right, so whoever did that setup was trapped.
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
That door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see, so the problem Chaki's talking about is... the killer couldn't have left.
See!
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Yeah.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
I disagree.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Yeah, and if you think about it... Huh?
You don't mean...
She means him. But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. Nagito Komaeda.
This is my answer. What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
Chaki's suggesting that this is a suicide.
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
I mean, it is Nagito.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Really? Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Alright. I think I know where this is going.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Alright.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
Tying both arms, I agree.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
Really?
Or if you use your front tail?
Akane?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Yes. Your assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct. Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
It has to be the burn
That's
rope.
obviously impossible.
The rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm burned off. Oh, no, it's not this.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
Okay.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
I really don't know.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Okay, I might get stuck in this one actually. I forgot. If your assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct, Nagito should have tied himself up too. True, but how? Alright, let's look at the truth bullets that we have. It's this, and someone else. What if this is a catcher thingy? I actually really don't know. But okay, both of Nagito's... Oh god! I actually don't know. I need to think. I'll be right back. Whew. I've been thinking for about, I don't want to say a lot, but I'd say like 3 minutes. I've only come up with one possible thing. And it's gotta be tied to this, but it's the only thing that makes sense. Hey. Alright, let's see which one fits with that one the better.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Tie your own arm.
That's obviously impossible.
Okay.
tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
Yeah.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
What?
Or if you use your front tail?
But why though?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Okay, there's only one that makes sense with this.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
It had to
No,
be
that's
this.
wrong.
It had to be this.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
Oh, wait a minute! I was like, I don't get it, but now I do. He didn't tie up his right arm. Right.
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on
Right.
his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, we can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
Yeah, the premise is flawed.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Right, his sleeve.
I see.
Because it isn't burned.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, the sleeve wasn't burned at all. A burn like this, no matter
Oops,
how
sorry.
you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
What?
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
What the fuck?
That's definitely wrong.
True.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
What is going on?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito.
Oh.
I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
Who's to say he didn't stab it after?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Wow. No way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay, there's definitely an answer for this. I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that. There it is. The plushie.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free.
Let's see what the plushie says. A life-size Monokuma plushie that was on the floor near the fire's origin point. It has a huge bloody hole in its stomach as if it was stabbed. So, it is my assumption that Nagito made that hole, put the knife inside, and then slammed.
How could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and
No.
let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Wow.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow
Okay.
and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Alright. Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm, then how did he do it?
Even if Nagito's... How could he stab
I
his...
think I know.
Threw the knife and let the knife. Could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife.
There it is.
I agree with that. A life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
Yep. Yep.
He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
Jeez.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something. A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
Okay.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito.
And
If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
the cord.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
Jesus.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
You might want to rephrase that, Sonia.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
One more time. We need to record it.
You're fucking at.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Agreed.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
She said it's difficult, not
No
impossible.
matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
It's easier to say that.
But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
Wow.
If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monami.
Monami sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Yep.
And are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course, that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
Wow.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
Chucky.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I've said it before. She said it was difficult, not impossible.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
True.
Everyone working together.
She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. And even now.
All right, let's do this.
Alright. There's a chord. Come on. It's not that hard. It's a chord.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
Alright.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
That's true.
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
True.
Then that rules out his left hand.
Okay.
If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Not again, Akane.
Maybe he used his front tail.
Akane!
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed. What are you saying?
Yeah.
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Okay then, if Nagito committed suicide, then he must have used that spear to stab himself. Even if his arms and legs were tied up, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. The only thing he could have used is his left hand.
How did Nagito's... Let's work together. When the spear stuck his right hand...
He
Alright.
was only able to, but his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Let's go.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was
That's
something
true.
off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Yeah.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain. What's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit.
Come on!
If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
It was gripping something! Come on!
see!
Come on, it's not that hard.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Akane, shut up.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
Really?
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
The girder. There was blood on the girder, wasn't there? That's right, that's the
Hey,
problem.
Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Damn right.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think.
What's happening?
However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Alright. Which section of the spear he was holding on to? The cord.
I see! That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too.
Yes.
Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end
And
up
up
here
here ended up in those two areas.
ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
I mean, that would be pretty badass, but I don't think he did that.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
I would gladly accept.
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan name.
Agreed.
One step at a time. What does...
Oh, for fuck's sake! For fuck's sake! Every single time!
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. But if it's just before that... That's it, could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. I put this together and think about it, I should be able to figure out logic dive, where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Logic dive time! Let's go! Also, this class trial has the most unforgivable Hangman's Gambit in the game. In my opinion, of course. I heard there are people who consider that the Chapter 6 Hangman Gambit is worse, but I'm sorry, I can't find that. Let's go. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Alright, question 1. Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? Above Nagito, come on. Let's go. Let's go, Hajime. I love Logic Dive a bit too much. Oh god, I forgot about these things. Oh god. Evil things of doom. Holy shite. Come on. Woo! Got it. Question 2. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? A ceiling girder. Sprinklers. Oh yeah, it's all coming together again. What do we have here? Oh god. Oh god. Don't. No! Oh my god. I actually lost a bit there. Here we go. Oh god. This is scary. Question 3. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The rope on Nagito's... No, the spear's cord, obviously. Whew. Alright. There it is. The spear was above Nagito and the spear cord was on the ceiling girder.
It's all coming together.
There we go.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
That'd be awesome, but he'd probably use the ceiling girder.
That'd be
directly
awesome,
above him.
yeah. See, Chucky knows.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him.
Yep.
And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
Alright.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
I know, it's fucked up, right?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
I mean, it's Nagito. I wouldn't put it past him, but this is... ugh.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Holy shit!
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Holy shit!
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
He wanted to get us all executed.
His goal was to
Oh.
get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Holy shit!
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up.
Yeah!
Seriously, so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, and I was starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. How stupid of me. Never! I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
Yeah.
Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place?
I don't...
If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick.
So he could set up everything.
He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
I don't think so.
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
Huh.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
Something's off.
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but Why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
Your gut is literally one of the most one of the beings in this, well, entities in this universe that knows the most, so it's never wrong.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
Come on, we all know that's not true. The suspension hasn't even happened.
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Thanks, Hajime.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about what we encountered in his cottage.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death.
I'm feeling uneasy.
Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here, I thought we were finally finished.
What is it? It's something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. Oh god, that was the oil lighter. Oh! It's gotta be this. I think.
Crap!
No, this isn't it. Oops. Alright, I don't know. We are fucked! I made a mistake. Is it this?
Crap!
Alright, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm stuck. Alright, thing. Oh, wait! Oh, it's the Monokuma file. I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
Is it about the Monokuma file?
I am stupid. Never mind what I did.
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Shaki's worried about is... What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Hangman's Gambit! This shit! Ooh! Alright. I need to focus 100% because... Guys, you're about to witness something evil! Drink a bit of water to focus. This Hangman's Gambit is ridiculous! There we go! I was waiting for this shit. Oh! We're gonna have a problem, sir! Alright. Just ignore them. I don't care at this point. Where's the D's? Where? Oh god. See what I mean? This Hangman's Gambit is evil! Huh? An E! I need an E! Ace. God damn it! Ah! Help! I got the last letter. It's just a matter of... This Hangman's Gambit is evil! Evil! I tell you!
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of
I got a game over the first time I played that shit. It's evil! Evil, I tell you! Not only is there a spear stab in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. That thing is evil!
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
True.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Alright.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth!
You idiot.
Here he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during
In
Recon's
this case, the time of death was the most important aspect, and it was
I think
tampered
he
with.
purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Yeah, the time of death.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me.
Yeah.
For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How
Ooh.
interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice.
Nagito is insane, pure and simple.
I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
Alright.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
This guy's the hero of this game, except a little more likable.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right.
Damn right, Chiaki.
That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
All your hopes are united. No despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that it can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. And the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Oh, it's halftime, boys! Oh, this was a short first part. Alright, here we go.
No.
Reminder that Chapter 5, Danganronpa 1's Chapter 5 was a setup trial. Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but, well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. See? Just like I was saying. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Fuck off, I knew it. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, Monami and I are the bestest of best friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all, not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know? You aren't even friends in the first place. As your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demands for that. I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. You idiot. You idiot, mon ami. Alright, here we go. Trial reopen. All rise. Resume.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say.
Oh?
Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
I know, right? Sorry, I had to close again to see if everything was working.
That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
Go get him, Monami.
That's basically it.
Where's the don't forget to
So
say
if we're working
frequently?
together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
Agreed.
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Hold on. Yeah, it's just wait. Dude, I'm so paranoid today. I really want to record this one. This one in particular, I want everything to be recorded. It's important.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Let's go! Monokuma file, torture wounds, duct tape, blood on girder. He was poisoned, wasn't he?
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
Alright,
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
right,
It's not the other wounds, right?
right.
With all those wounds. Maybe he simply bled to death.
That is a distinct possibility.
There's no way he burned to death.
No.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
What?
Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
What the shit?
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Yeah, agreed. What the hell? The real cause of Nagito's death. Is there something I overlooked? Yeah.
Let us consider a different...
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way he burned to...
Was the cause of death something that can...
Yes!
I agree with that.
He was poisoned!
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
There it is.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
I mean, what poison isn't?
Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
I mean, sure, there are poisons that are made to like paralyze or stuff like that.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
Wow.
What does that mean?
Wow, what do you think, you idiot?
But Even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
You crafty bastard!
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
It isn't.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
Alright.
This is when the hardtail appears.
Akane, stop!
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Just kidding.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Really?
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label.
Right.
Maybe.
Right, he didn't drink it, he inhaled it. I remember that because I played that part yesterday. The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Logic dive number 2. I just hope I don't have to pass another Hangman's Gambit. That shit was evil. Evil! Mermaid Man would have a field day with that Hangman's Gambit. Let's go. I love this mini. Ouch! I was about to say I love this minigame, even though I pretty much suck at it and collide with the most basic shit. Oh. Why do I feel something bad's gonna happen soon? There we go. Question 1. What state was the poison when it affected Nagito? It was a gas. Oh god, now it's one line. Ooh. It had to be a gas. Because it is, the poison... I think the poison only turns deadly when it's gaseous, right? Or, I don't know how it's said anyways. I suck at English. I suck at normal common sense too. I suck at pretty much everything that uses the brain. Oh god! I forgot about that part! Alright, I can go 88, 80. Okay, I gotta slow down here. Go a little forward. Slow down, continue to do this shit. I should have just taken the top path, honestly. Here we go. Question 2. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his fucking nose. Through his wounds? Really? Come on, if it's a gas, it's gotta be inhaled, right? We're gonna get dizzy! This reminds me a lot of Sonic Riders, if anyone has played that game. It was an awesome game in my opinion. Oh, alright then. That's only 2, okay. Gas and... It was a gas and it entered through his nose. He inhaled it. Come on, it's not that hard, guys.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume